Hi, so I am speaking to whoever that's watching this. I myself is a very proud Asian immigrant, and I came here about 10 years ago, perhaps no longer, maybe 15 years. As of right now, I'm standing here because I want to stand in solidarity with all my brothers and sisters. The Muslim ban that's happening right now, Mexican, the Latinos, yeah, I want to be there and let you guys know that you are not alone. This is where intersectionality comes in. I do understand that I am privileged, that I do have rights to speak my mind, but there are many others out there who do not have their own voice, and I am here to speak for you. Please do not be afraid. Climate change is real. Women's rights are real. Human rights are real. Flint, Michigan is real. I can't even, what else? Labor rights are real. Inequalities are real. LGBTQ rights are real. The list goes on and on. Racism, discrimination, you name it, literally. Not just that meme that's happening during Thanksgiving, but seriously, you name it. If you can name it, Trump is doing it. So you just wake up, America. And if you really do believe building a border is to regulate drug control, you are full of shit, my friend. Because foreign policies are real. You do understand that to become a great country, you do have to have good relationships with your fellow other continents and countries. You cannot build a wall and make a statement that you can't enter our country. We are not going to help you. There are people suffering in Mexico.
I mean, you can still enter the country. You just have to come legally.
Yeah, you can come legally, but do you know how hard it is to get an immigration rate?
What about the people who wait like 3 to 5 years to come here, and then some other guy crosses the border with his 11
Do you know what's happening with some children in Mexico and in other Central America countries? Why are you not letting me speak? I let you speak, so let me speak. Thank you. What I'm saying is that there are people suffering from human abuse in Mexico. Mexico is suffering. It is a poor country, and we all know that. That is why so much drug. That is why so many drug trafficking is happening, human trafficking is happening in Mexico. Why? Because they are in poverty, and that is why families are suffering. That is why they want to come to our country to let them in and have an opportunity to start a new life. And because you said immigration policies, you're not an immigrant, right? You guys are, where are you guys from? Can I ask? America. Okay, so you were born and raised in America. So you have no idea what it's like to be an immigrant, do you? You have no idea what you have to. Okay, what do they have to do to come here? Do you know?
They have to get their immigration visa like everyone else comes to the country. By signing up for one and waiting 2 or 3 years to get one. Just like everyone else, except for Mexicans coming.
Do you know you can get denied, right?
Yeah, you get if you have if you have a criminal past.
No. Are you serious?
Tell me who gets denied.
My aunt has been denied just because they don't have enough room for people to come in. They don't feel that you are qualified. Just because they don't feel qualified that my aunt is able to come into our country. I think it's hilarious that you're laughing because you don't. Oh, okay, well. You're still smiling as if this issue isn't real, as if immigrants don't suffer, as if it is so easy to come to America. You say wait 2 to 3 years. There are people that are literally waiting 10 years just to come here. Do you know how many people? Do you understand how many people try to come into our border every year?
In other words, how many? 2 nations standing together.
That is true.
Palestine, Israel.
Anyways, so as we can see, these are examples of true privilege cis male that have nothing. Oh, please.
There's no such thing as white privilege. No, not at all.
No, not at all. No.
Explain to me what white privilege is. Yeah, smarter than you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't mess with me, little boy. I can't even. Do you really want to try me right now?
Explain to me what white privilege is.
Explain to me what white privilege is. Please tell me.
I mean, you're the one who's saying white privilege is real. Explain to me what white privilege is.
can you explain to me what white
What does
privilege
that even
isn't
mean?
first?
What is white privilege?
What does white privilege isn't?
Okay, first thing, can you tell us
If you can't explain what privilege is,
if you can't explain what it is,
I
I
don't
can't
really
explain what it
understand
is.
why I have to explain it to
Well,
you
'cause if
when
you're
you
gonna say
guys are the
something-
perfect example. Why can't you explain to me what white privilege
Well-
isn't? Tell me what white privilege isn't first.
Wait, we can't really say what it
Yes,
is.
you can. Yes,
What is
you
it then?
can.
What is white privilege?
Yes, you can.
What is my white privilege? Why am I more privileged than anyone else here?
Are you serious? Have you ever
Because
been
you're a fucking
stopped?
white male.
Have you ever been stopped by a police for searching you for no reason, no apparent reason? You
Yes.
walked out. Do you know for what? Why did they search you then?
Okay, I was on the subway. I was walking. The police were like, "Come here, let me search your bag."
How do you know
Like-
it's true? You just making that up. I'm Puerto Rican. I get stopped by the police all the fucking time, guys.
I'm Puerto
There's no
Rican.
such thing as white privilege.
What?
There is no such thing as white
Yeah,
privilege.
you're right. Good job.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
serious.
really saying
Yes.
that?
Well,
There's
if
no
you
such
can't
thing
explain
as
to me what white privilege is, then what are you talking about?
Can you explain to me what white
That
privilege
doesn't make
is?
sense.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I'm sorry. If you can't explain what it is in the first place, how are we supposed to deny it?
Because you guys are denying me already.
It is the benefits you guys get for your skin color. That's what
What
white
is
privilege
it? But what benefits?
What
Black
benefits?
guys do not get stopped by the police as often as African Americans and Hispanics do.
Well, to be fair, blacks and Hispanics do commit way more violence.
Wow.
Wow,
Jesus
so every fucking
Christ.
Is that not-
minority, every
So
minority
you
commits crimes,
realistically
guys.
don't think
Wow,
white people
good
ever
job.
did anything wrong?
You guys
First
are
of all,
so
first of all,
Woo,
how did
fucking
America came to
rejected.
be?
We conquered the Native Americans.
fucking
You
rejected.
conquered.
Yeah.
Listen to the word conquered. They say they
we
conquered
not?
the Native Americans.
That is
Yeah,
cacophony.
conquered.
Conquered. Such a harsh sounding
Yeah,
word.
not even you. You are beautifying the word. You guys literally went into America and took the rights
Yeah.
of all Native Americans and abolished their fucking
Yeah, we did.
community to take over what's not yours, and you feel like that's not privilege. That you could just
Okay,
come into
so what happened-
just come
what
into
happened-
a random country and
What
just be
happened
like, hey,
what happened
this
200 plus
is-
years ago is not relevant today, and there's
Are
no
you
white privilege.
serious?
Is it our fault that they came?
You are still reaping the benefits that your ancestors had so many years ago. Do you realize how much money comes
What are
down,
you talking
down
about?
your lineage? Ancestors who own plantations have money. Do you know
Well,
what the
this is
concept
not-
of old money is? Old money, all that money getting passed down. I came from nothing. My family came from nothing.
And what?
And I have nothing now.
And
I have a
what?
headband and a wig.
How are you laughing at this?
It's ridiculous. You
It's
guys
not
are
ridiculous.
You guys don't know what you're talking about.
It is not ridiculous. That's a
Take that love
minority.
sticker.
You have much more opportunity than I do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
How so?
Are you kidding me? Do you know what job interviews? Of course, you guys aren't working yet because you guys have the privilege
I
of
have a
not
job.
working. Okay, yeah, what?
I have a job.
15 and
So I was working when I was 14. What's your
Congrats.
point? Thanks. Yeah,
I have a
'cause
job.
you have parents taking care of you. Okay, that's great. You have a job. Good for you.
I live in
but
Astoria
do you
like everyone
understand?
else
I don't
here.
care. I don't care.
Gentrified
I'm
as
hell in Helen. Yeah, you don't.
I don't
you
live in Astoria. I have to live in the Bronx.
I'm
because-
from the Queens.
Wow.
Okay, so why did you say where you're living? Why don't she can't say where he lives, but you can say where you live?
Yeah.
Anyways, so what I'm saying is that, do you know when I'm applying for jobs, I actually have to change my Chinese name in order to just gain more opportunity? That is not true. You've never applied for a job, so how would you know? You literally never applied for a job. I just want you to know that you're living in a fucked up mentality because you are so privileged. No, you have nothing to worry about. No, I am so happy for you guys because you have no sense of sympathy for anyone besides yourself. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful that you guys are so amazing at doing so.
Do you think I'm white?
I am. It doesn't matter. Even if you're not white, you are not. You're a man in the first place. You are not sympathetic.
So,
You have no empathy
Did you
for
just assume
others.
his gender? Did you just assume his gender?
You guys literally
White people
stand
did
here-
nothing
You
wrong!
guys on the live stream.
Good.
You guys been standing here just what is your plan? What's your
Standing
purpose?
here. We're allowed to, so we can.
No, I'm not saying you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
You guys are so allowed to, but what is your point?
I think they want to spread their messages.
So keep on spreading your corrupted message because I don't know where you. I don't know where
Who are you to say that our message is corrupt?
me, because
I'm
like you guys
chaotic neutral.
always
Okay, I
right
could.
us always say, right? We have our own opinion, so I have my opinion.
Exactly.
I think what you're saying is corrupt. You can say what I'm saying is corrupt,
Yeah.
I'm against
but
this whole, like,
you can't
overall
ask me
society. I'm
why
against this
do
whole
I think
inflation.
what your
So I'm not.
Good point.
philosophy is.
It's like I think
Liberal,
your
I'm not
philosophy is corrupt as well
Republican,
because it's
Either of those.
really
I just
spreading
hate
lies.
this fucking
Spreading lies, okay.
I
Yeah,
feel like
spreading
it divides
lies
us
and
more
hate
than, like
white
what I was
people.
saying before. That you said
Wow.
you
Okay.
tried.
Anyways,
Yeah.
with that said, that was great. That was a great example of
White
the
privilege,
world
right?
we live. No, I didn't. Well, I did say that, and that's very true. But this is the world we live in today.
Hilarious.
I hope these young men will learn about
Never in my life.
intersectionality because
What they want to do.
it teaches you about
It's the only real place that,
identity within gender, race, and
people
social.
listening.
Oh my god. Anyways, I am done. So he will not divide us. He will not divide us. Especially these people will not.
I am the division. I am Flatman. I am the knight. I am the knight. I am retarded
He
version.
will not divide us. He 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 will not divide us.
Darren Zabby did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.